Good morning, this is James from Advanced In-Car Technologies. We've been working on this beautiful Audi A7. We have fitted rear dynamic lights, so you'll see that we have changed all four rear light clusters from the quite sort of clear red basic light clusters to these new beautiful LED RS7 light clusters. All four of them have to be changed. You will immediately notice if you have an A7 or seen them, this has got quite a dark smoke or a dark tint on these lights, and they do look incredibly sexy. At the moment we've just got the side lights on. We're just going to put the hazard lights on for you just to show the indicators. That's a real defined indicator sweep there, and there's quite a few names for these: sequential, dynamic, whatever you want to call them. These are the new 2015 facelift lights. Okay, so indicators off. I'm just going to put it into reverse. Now, reverse, as far as these cars can see, you can see a much clearer LED reverse light. So take your foot off the brake, and a nice big reversing panel there, which does aid the reversing camera, which we've also fitted. You can just see above the number plate light there. So outer reverse and brake lights on. Not as striking as some of the other models that we've done, A6, RS6, S6 being one of them, but quite a big, beautiful light. Now, if we do brake off left indicator, it's such a nice sweeping line, and you can see the sort of almost like a whale tail on the left-hand side for the actual side lights itself. We're dead impressed with these. It's not the cheapest retrofit, but it really changes the back end of this car. Okay, so moving on to the rear view camera, we have fitted factory fitted Highline reversing camera, and we've done plenty of these before. This particular car only has the RMC constant now, so not the MMI 3G, so the display won't be as crisp as you would expect or hope. But that's just purely because of the entry-level navigation that's fitted in the car. It's quite an expensive option to upgrade this, but that's all fitted into the group, the grab bar handle, and works as spec with the factory OPS. Now we're going to move around to the wing mirrors. This customer also wanted factory-fitted folding wing mirrors. So as you can see at the moment, those wing mirrors are in normal position. And then from inside the car, with the new rotary knob, you can close them like so, just in case you're passing through a narrow gap. And then with the knob again inside, you can open them. I'm just going to go and grab the key. Okay, so with the key fob now, the key is, the ignition is switched off. Now with the key fob, simply press and lock, and that will automatically fold the wing mirrors. Now, like most VW and Audi range, this, now when you unlock, won't physically open the mirrors in case you've parked into quite a tight manoeuvre. So at this point, I can give the key back to the driver, and once the ignition is started, which will happen now, just for a second. So as soon as the key, well, you don't need to put the key in the ignition in this car, but as soon as the ignition is switched on or engine started, those wing mirrors will now automatically open, just like so. So this is an absolute factory fit wing mirrors, no aftermarket parts. They are complete mirror replacements, and we have utilised the glass and the caps, but I had to get them sprayed at the body shop. Now we're going to go have a quick look inside the vehicle. Okay, so you can see from the inside here, this whole panel has been replaced, and that's to allow to give you the optic switch inside here. This panel here can actually be reused, but the problem is you won't have the optic here for the light up, because you'll see this is lit up at night for the folding of the wing mirrors. But if you're going to do this, you're going to do it properly, and that whole panel needs to be removed. New switch inside there to allow you to just turn it like so, and then to allow the wing mirrors to fold up into their factory closed position. And then again, when you want to open them, just turn it round to either one of the main positions. Okay, so this, as I said to you earlier on the video, this is an RMC Concert. So this is the entry level navigation for the A6, A7 4G platform. And even though it's factory spec in these cars, because it's an executive model, the quality of the screen isn't as good as you would hope. And for instance, the 8-inch Professional Edition has got a much clean, crisp sort of LED display. So I'm going to put it into reverse for you. Still get the good old oh, it's still in parking mode, just one second. So we're going to put it into reverse. You still get the good old moving guidelines as you would expect with a Highline camera, and you also still get the overlay of the front and rear parking, but you will see, definitely as far as I'm concerned, it's not as crisp as you would expect, but it is genuine factory parts and it is the Highline camera, hence the reason why you have the moving guidelines. Top right hand corner of the screen here is for your different parking mode. To be quite honest, I've got it in my car, I don't ever use it. As far as we go, we just literally put it into reverse and away you go. Okay, so as far as that's concerned, and we've done a couple of other tweaks for this customer as well. We've activated Scandinavia mode so that the rear LED clusters are now on all the time whilst driving day and night, which I think is a fantastic idea, and I do with the same in my car. We've also done for the factory for the customer the needle sweep, so it's about to start the engine. That wasn't active on this particular car, and I find that a really nice, sexy thing to look at. As soon as you get in the car, to have your needle sweep like that, it's just a simple coding issue. We've also done start-stop memory, so this is quite a popular thing in the last few months that we've been able to adapt, and that basically means that instead of getting in your car every single time and having to turn this button off because your engine keeps stopping at traffic lights and roundabouts, what happens now, I've set my engine to stay on. I'm going to turn it off like so. I'm going to pretend to get out of the car. I'm going to get back in the car, I'm going to start my engine, and you'll see that's automatically got its memory function. That to me is worth its weight in gold. It's another thing less I have to do apart from putting my seatbelt on and getting in my car. That's it. We've done an awful lot of work to this car. It's been in for a day and a half. So we have fitted Highline reversing camera factory. We have fitted RS7 dynamic sequential indicator 4 clusters, and we've done factory wing mirrors. All these parts are available from us with warranty, and you can look at our website at www.advanced-incar.co.uk. Thanks for watching.